he said don't take it personal. In case study, you have to take it personal. So analyze it very well, then develop alternatives. Explore the alternatives, then evaluate the alternatives you are about to present and make a selection of it. After you've done that, justify your selection and present your case in form of your writing and ensure that everything is tied up in your conclusion. From GJAMES Associates, we are. Hi everybody, let's quickly look at a topic about how to ensure our understanding and better approach to case study. When we want to write case study, maybe in form of exams or in form of assessment and the like, and we've been given a scenario, the first thing to do is to read and understand. It seems simple, right? But let's take a look at a situation in which we all have experienced. You ask somebody to do something and the person said okay and went, only to come back a few minutes later and say, please, what do you say I should do? And then you wonder that, okay, but you said okay, it's as if you comprehended what I asked of you. But you know what? The person heard you, but the person did not understand. So when I say read and understand, it simply means you don't just read the letters, you must understand what the letters actually intended to say to you for the purpose of writing that examination. Then you must identify the issues in the scenarios created. Let me quickly run us through what we are going to discuss. Read and understand, which I've mentioned. Then you need to identify the issues. Then you analyze the situation. Then you develop alternatives. Ensure after then you evaluate your alternatives and make a selection. Then you now justify your selection and present your case. Those are the processes you must always ensure you follow through when writing case study. So now let's take it one after the other, how to approach your case study. You've read, you've understood the scenario created, which I earlier mentioned. Then identify those problematic areas in the scenario that they are giving you. Make a list of them, maybe at the back of your answer sheet or mentally. Identify them. Oh, this organization they're talking about is having cash flow issue, and they're having cash flow issue because the sales outlet, one major sales outlet, is experiencing customer dissatisfaction. Are you getting it? So basically you are trying to identify and understand why the situation exists. After you've done that, analyze the situation. How will you analyze the situation? Let's continue with that example. The sales is going down and they are having cash flow issue because the organization's one major outlet is experiencing customer dissatisfaction. So already we are beginning to analyze. And after we've analyzed it, develop alternatives. In the situation or the scenario they've created, don't forget, as a case study, you are to solve problems. Now, the outlet concerned now that is having issue with the sales and it's affecting the cash flow of the organization. What alternative do we have? Do we have to close the organization down? If you say we have to close the organization down, you must justify it. If you say we don't need to close the organization down, maybe we need to change the manager there or the employee there or incentivize them. Those are alternatives that you need to make. Now, you need to evaluate those alternatives. If we close the shop down or the outlet down rather, is it going to affect our sales furthermore? And what will be the impact on the cash flow? And if we are to revamp and revitalize the staffing in those or in the outlets, how is it going to affect our cash flow in form of maybe recruitment, in form of bonuses and the like, compared to closing down and maybe sell off the outlets and have our purchase? That is, when we sell the outlets, somebody buys it, then we have more cash flow. All those alternatives must be looked into. Then you make a selection, having analyzed your alternatives. Select what you believe will be more or most appropriate in the situation. Then present your case. Write about what you think to resolve the issue. This is how the organization should go about it, and justify it. Make sure you justify it. Don't just say, okay, close down the outlet or increase the level of staffing and the like. Why? You must justify it. Before I conclude, ensure you subscribe if you are yet to subscribe to GJAMES Associates so that you will not miss on the next video. And tell a friend to tell a friend. Share. My name, for those of us that are just joining us, is GBENGA JAMES OLATUNJI FCA. We've spoken about how to ensure you pass your case study very well, and it's all about reading and understanding. I've made an example of how reading is different from understanding. Then identify in the scenario the issues that exist in the scenario. They will be hidden, but you need to find them out. That is the essence of having a case study to be written. After you've done that, analyze the situation carefully. They said don't take it personal. In case study, you have to take it personal. So analyze it very well, then develop alternatives. Explore the alternatives, then evaluate the alternatives you are about to present and make a selection of it. After you've done that, justify your selection and present your case in form of your writing, and ensure that everything is tied up in your conclusion. From GJAMES Associates, we are value to life, we are value to your business.